Mexico's Senate has approved letting U.S. special forces into their country. They will be training Mexico's Marines. Look who's here now, Trump's border czar, Tom Homan. Tom, is this what you meant when you said we'd bring the weight of the world down on the cartels?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's a part of it, but President Trump designated these criminal cartels as terrorist organizations, and for a couple of reasons, Byron. Number one, they've killed more Americans than every terrorist organization in the world combined, and they've killed thousands of journalists and politicians and Mexican officials. And look, I think Mexico wants to be free of the cartels. I mean, they failed to shut them down in 3 decades. You've got to remember, a lot of these corrupt Mexican officials, they don't want to be corrupt, but when they're told by the cartels, you will do this, or we will kill you and your family, they're forced into this. So I think Mexico's welcoming the United States, helping them take the cartels off the face of the earth.
I believe you are accusing the FBI of leaking details about planned ICE raids. You said they're putting agents' lives at risk. How do you handle leaks within the FBI?
Well, what I said was the first leak, we already identified the first leak, it was not in the FBI, but the second leak, there's some information that tends to believe it came from the FBI, but I want to be clear on this. We have thousands of FBI agents on the street with us every day doing the interior enforcement operation. These men and women are great patriots doing a great job. So we'll see if there's a leak within the FBI. That's being investigated by the Department of Justice Inspector General. So we'll see where that leads. But look, how do we stop the leaks? We just keep going forward. You're going to have those few that take a political angle to this. And I've sent messages out to the entire agencies involved in this operation. When you want to take a political stance and you want to make a leak because you want illegal aliens arrested, what you're in fact doing is putting lives of agents at risk, because we are concentrating on public safety threats, national security threats, such as Trinidad, Iowa, TDA. We don't need TDA knowing we're coming to that residence at a certain time, because they can ambush our agents. So it puts our agents at extreme risk. They're already a dangerous job, right? They got to go arrest really bad people. So any leak puts them at greater risk. So we're addressing it. The IG is doing an investigation, and DOJ finds that leak. They will prosecute that leak.
We're told that some cities, there are spotters, neighborhood watchers. And when they see people who look like ICE agents around, the word gets out and people disappear. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, we're seeing that. We got the groups going across, letting people know where we're at and when we're hitting the city. And that happens through a lot of investigations over the last couple of decades. What concerns me, though, you got members of Congress, telling these people that we're looking for, don't open your door, don't talk to us, don't say a word, and you don't have to answer questions. But the big thing is, don't answer the door, hide in your home, and don't talk to ICE when they come to your door. Again, I'll say it again. We are concentrating on public safety threats. These are people in the United States illegally. They've been convicted of a serious criminal violation, a public safety violation. And they've been ordered removed by an immigration judge. They had due process at great taxpayer expense, so they've been ordered removed. We have members of Congress educating them on how to evade ICE. I find that deeply troubling.
Why did the administration fire more than a dozen immigration judges?
I'm not in the loop on that. I can only guess. I mean, let's remember, under the Biden administration, soon Biden became president, he fired a lot of immigration judges. The leftist says they're going to put a lot of judges in the Supreme Court. They want to stack the Supreme Court. That's exactly what they did when Biden became president. He got rid of conservative judges and stacked the immigration courts with far-left woke judges. So I can only assume that some of these judges aren't doing the job they're supposed to be doing in ruling on the statute. Making decisions on the rule of law rather than woke policies. That is my guess. I wasn't in the loop on that, but I'm not surprised this happened.
The administration said the worst of the worst were the people. They were the people that's going to be held in Gitmo. But there's an article in the Washington Post this morning that says that some family members of those detained say they're being falsely branded as members of Tren de Aragua. What's your response to that, Tom?
That's the Washington Post. I mean, look, President Trump's been clear. We're going to put the worst of the worst at Gitmo. And look, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. No one's off the table. If you're in this country illegally, it's not okay. But President Trump has said from day one, we're going to concentrate on public safety threats and national security threats. Varn, I looked at the numbers today. In the last 24 hours, a total of 229 people were encountered by the Border Patrol on the southwest border. 229. I haven't seen that. I've been doing this job since 1984 as a Border Patrol agent. I've never seen the numbers that low. 229 compared to 11,000 a day under Biden. We've doubled the number of criminal aliens arrested. We've doubled the number of illegal aliens arrested in the interior. We've doubled the number of gang members, Tren de Agua and MS-13. President Trump made a promise to American people, and we're keeping that promise. The numbers are extraordinary. We're not there yet. We got more to do. But I look at those numbers this morning, I just shake my head at how much President Trump has accomplished in less than a month.
Got it. Tom Homan, Border Czar. Thanks for joining us, Tom. Always a pleasure. We'll see you again real soon. Thank you, sir.